Morning, everyone. So today I'm doing something different. I've never actually done this before. It's not really planned. As you could tell, I just woke up. No makeup, no hair, done. Obviously I have hair. It's just not styled or brushed or anything, but you know what? I don't really care today. Sometimes I feel like I just get so caught up in appearances and what people might think or how I'm coming off, or I need to look a certain way in order to receive recognition or something like that. I don't know, it's just ego stuff that needs to become over. So today I'm just gonna do my morning flow so you can see what it is that I do when I wake up. And some of the stuff you obviously have not seen, but like I meditate, I drink some tea, I say some affirmations, and I do some journaling. Then I also like to read my cards. I have a couple different decks that I'm using, just kind of ones that I feel called to. I have a bunch, so I just kind of like scan and just grab whatever comes, whatever like is calling to me. And then I love my incense. I have them lit like 24/7. And then I also have my little sound bowl here, which is the heart chakra sound bowl. So it's tuned to the frequency that helps relieve tension and stress that's located within the heart. And really it just kind of overall opens up your body for a complete healing. So I'm just gonna play this for a little bit. You can enjoy. So I like to just take 3 really deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And I rest my tongue at the roof of my mouth. It's just something that I learned with energy work, and you really feel like grounded and connected at the same time. So you're able to connect with the higher realms of spirituality and your spirit guides and angels while also maintaining connection to the earth. Sometimes we get too caught up in our heads and we're too floaty, or we're just too grounded and not connected to the rest of the universe. So we need to find that balance. and breath work and all these other techniques or something that help do that. So if you ever find yourself getting like overwhelmed or stressed out, or like you're feeling a little bit lackluster, or like you're missing something in life, then do these things and it'll help. So I'm just gonna kind of pull cards for the collective consciousness just to see what messages we need to hear. Because at the end of the day, we are all connected, right? So any advice that I have for myself is probably going to touch base a little bit with you too. Maybe not everything, but in some way, you'll find some sort of connection to it. So, my dear, is there any messages that you have that are in the highest well-being of all for today? So we have the Nine of Cups, Judgment, Three of Staves, and the Queen of Cups. So right off the bat, I feel like it's telling us that in order for us to find emotional fulfillment, satisfaction, and to have kind of peace and calm and those feelings of joy that we're all looking for, we need to stop being so judgmental of other people. And like I was saying, like, we're all connected. So whatever negative aspects you see in somebody, whatever negative traits that you're not liking about someone, you might have them within yourself too. So take back your ego a little bit and see the correlation between yourself and whatever negative energy that you're seeing around you. So say there's somebody in your life who's constantly dramatic or causing problems or angry or depressed or whatever, any kind of lower vibrational stuff. Kind of see where you could align with that. Where is the trigger for you? This might upset you because you want them to be happy, right? But why are you also feeling their emotions? Could you also be sad for the same reasons and not really notice it? So part of us transitioning and healing and growing is noticing that connection and not putting so much blame on other people, and also seeing their faults in ourselves, and which leads to more compassion and forgiveness. And through that, we're able to move forward and go into different directions, or move into another direction that is more fulfilling. Or you could even go into, you know, that person, that issue, that job, whatever it is, you can go at it with a different outlook, because now you're not being so judgmental and like, you did this, you did that. It's like, okay, wait a second. This is why this is happening. I feel it, I see it, I embrace it, I let it go. I'm not going to let it affect me or my emotional well-being, but I see it and I'll acknowledge it and I feel for you. And then you're able to have gratitude for coming over these issues for yourself. And then in turn, hopefully these other people will also do the same thing. With the Queen of Cups, it's about following your intuition, and your emotional fulfillment is fulfilled by you following your intuition. So like if you get an idea, or if something is telling you like, don't do this, but then you do it anyways, you're mad at yourself, or you become judgmental on yourself because you didn't follow your intuition. And sometimes it's kind of hard to decipher the mental aspects versus your intuition. So is this just my thoughts telling me this, or is it like an actual connection to source, which is better, and a message that's for the better of all, right? So instead of letting your ego take over your mind and your thoughts, you have to kind of rest and let it sit and know in your heart of hearts what is right for you and what is not. So follow your intuition, take the moments to quiet your mind and do these practices so that you can move forward into things that are more fulfilling and happy for you and your loved ones. So let's go into the Archangel Raphael healing deck. Archangel Raphael, do you have a healing message for the rest of the world that is in the highest well-being of all? A message for the rest of the world in the message for the world that is in the highest well-being in the world. So, meditation. Just like what we were saying, dear Archangel Raphael, please meditate with me and guide my mind and body to focus upon peace, health, and wellness. So taking those moments, like I said, to quiet your mind and be at peace so that you can get those intuitive messages to come through and not be so stressed out and overwhelmed by other people and their issues. So you're not being pulled by other people. You're not letting them have so much control over your emotions, because you're able to see things more clearly and see the compassion that you have for them and let it go. And expect a miracle. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for your miraculous intervention and healing energy, which has restored the health of blank. So, a lot of times we can create more sickness within us. And unless we remain positive and optimistic, those issues can fester and become an even more issue, like a bigger issue. So as long as you're staying positive about the outcome, you're more likely to have a positive experience. So if you're focusing on the negativity and you think, oh, I'm sick, I'm not going to get better, if I go there, I'm going to get sick, or if I hang out with this person, I'm going to get sick. If you're constantly worried about being ill, then you might get ill. Your body is going to listen to you and create that illness, whether it be, a cold or something like that, or virus, or even like a sickness that you're already dealing with. Say it's something that you've had for a long time and you're just trying to maintain it. But if you don't take the practices and heal yourself and eat healthy and remain optimistic and say positive things, then you have to do those things to get the outcome that you want. So expect a miracle. Expect for good things to happen. Don't expect the worst, because then you'll get the worst. So remain optimistic, and hopefully God and angels will listen and will give you the emotional support that you need to get through this. Whether this be about yourself or a loved one. So expect a miracle, and if, God forbid, things don't go the way that you wanted, know that there is a divine plan, in that God, spirit, universe, whatever, is doing things for a specific reason, and you might not know why now, but maybe the way things are going is what's best for everyone. And I know that's hard to hear, but it's true. And no matter what, our energies will always be out there in the universe. No matter what, we're always going to be connected to one another. So if you're feeling detached or lost or scared, connect with God and pray. Pray for your emotional stability. Pray for your mental stability. Pray for your body to take care of itself and to heal and to grow and to give you messages. And pray for your spirit to protect you. The Whispers of Love Oracle deck. Dear angels, is there a message that is in the highest well-being of all everyone today. Message in the highest well-being of all for everyone today. Receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love. Look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Be willing to express love. Express love to receive love. So what I'm getting from this is that we all need to be a light for ourselves and a light for everyone else around us. We need to do that by showing love, showing compassion, showing forgiveness, showing strength, showing companionship, showing support, being there for one another, and being grateful for the times that you have with one another. So if you're ever feeling like you're scared or lost, think about what you have in your life that is solid, that is strong, that brings you love and brings you joy, and have appreciation for those things. And then in turn, you'll start to see more of those things manifest in your life. So what I was saying before was like, you know, if you focus on the negative, then you get more negativity. But if you focus on the positive, then you get more positivity. So if you focus on love, then you receive more love. If you focus on strength, then you're going to get more strength. Look to yourself and see what it is that you have in your life to be grateful for. And tell yourself that, or say it out loud, and thank God for giving you those things. And for other people in your life too. Thank God for your friends, for your family, for your health, for the roof over your head, for the food in your stomach. You know, a lot of people can't say they have those things. So if you're ever feeling like there's something of lack in your life, focus on what you do have and know that other people have less than you and are not as fortunate as you. A lot of people. So be grateful and show your love for yourself and to your family, because when we leave this world, all we have is the memories of love that we've shared with other people. So make your story long and strong and proud and full of loving memories. And the way we do that is by staying in the light and being in the light. So when the negative comes, you have to see it, observe it, and then release it. So the key is to not let the emotions stay within you. Don't get fixated on things. You have to be able to let stuff go. So give love, receive love. It's like an ebb and flow. And know that everything happens for a reason, even if you might not see it now. And then the Living Wheel astrology cards. A message in the highest well-being of all for today. A message in the highest well-being of all for today. A message in the highest well-being of all for today. Okay, so we have Pluto for transformation, Mars with assertion, and then we have Jupiter with expansion and Virgo with scrutinize. Transformation, assertion, expansion, scrutinize. Brothers and sisters of the stars, what is the message that you have here? So right now it's imperative that we all focus on our own inner healing and transformation. So by doing everything that I'm saying, we're able to go inwards and change ourselves, because when we heal ourselves, then we heal the rest of the world. So in order for us to expand and get closer and closer to consciousness, to a connection of all, to heal the rest of the world, to bring us all up and raise us all up, we need to heal ourselves. And in order to do that, we need to be more discerned about, like, have discernment over what is good in our lives and what is not. So we have to let go, like I was saying, of all the bad things, the negativity, whatever's holding us back. That could be people, relationships, things, whatever the case may be. So really just letting go of what doesn't serve you and focusing on what does serve you, and those loving people and things in your life that you want to bring more of. It's time that we focus on those things and let go of the past. So it's like processing all those emotions, letting it go, focusing on ourselves, focusing on love for everyone, and seeing the good and bad in everyone and in yourself, and letting go of all that toxicity and having compassion for yourself and for everyone else around you. Then in that case, we're able to transcend and transform and get closer and closer to becoming our higher selves, which is really what we all kind of want. So this is just telling us to let go of the bad and bring in more of the good. So right now, I think with the world and everything that's going on, it's very easy to focus on the bad and to be scared and to focus on the lack, when if we just focus on what we do have and focus on our worth and focus on our gratitude, then we're able to get more of that in return. So turn off the damn TV, close your eyes, and think about what you have to be happy for today. I'm gonna play the sound bowl one more time and see if anything kind of comes through for me as far as a message from spirit that comes through while I'm playing the sound bowl. We all just need to have love and compassion for one another. You shouldn't be so judgmental on people when you don't know if you were in the same shoes, you might do the same thing. It's not a time to put blame on one another. It's time that we take control over our own thoughts and actions. Instead of focusing on others and what they're doing or not doing. It is not your job to change people or to change the way they think or feel or act. It is your job to do that for yourself. How do you want to perceive the world, and how do you want the world to perceive you? Have compassion for those who you may have judged in the past, and see how you can put that judgment inwards. To have compassion for yourself, and then you have compassion for them. Sometimes we're a bit self-absorbed on this planet, and we need to remember that we're all connected. See the good and bad in them, see the good and bad in you. It's all about light and dark and balance between the two. Unity for all and individually. Seeing the light and seeing the dark within each of us restores the balance for all of us. Your divine feminine and your divine masculine within you, there is the man and the woman doing this dance of life. Don't let one take over the other. Find the balance. Be the balance. Show balance. Receive balance. Maintain the balance. And so it is. And so it is, and so it is. Thank you, spirit guides and angels, for being here with me today and providing these messages that were in the highest well-being of all. May you go by the grace of God. Amen. It's important to stretch and really let go of built up energy too. If you ever find yourself kind of caught up in some drama, maybe go for a run or do some yoga, get some stretching, go out walking, be in nature, be by the water, these are all things that I like to do to kind of get myself realigned and grounded again. So I would definitely suggest doing those for yourself as well. Well, I know this was kind of a weird video and a little unexpected and kind of all over the place, but I hope it was beneficial for you and that you enjoyed it. If so, hit like, comment, subscribe. Let me know that you're watching so I can continue to make videos like so. As always, take what flows, let the rest go. You are the only true divine oracle of your life. So listen to your intuition. Take the time to quiet your mind and stop being so scared, babe. everything's gonna be okay. Everything is working out just the way it's supposed to. Okay. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I love you so much.